The following program contains the opinions of its host and guests, not those of this network. The opinions expressed are for non-commercial informational purposes only. Listeners are cautioned not to rely on program content to treat or prevent disease, but are advised to consult with a licensed healthcare professional where they live for diagnosis and treatment of disease.
And now, the superstar of alternative health and purveyor of medical truth, Dr. Joel Wallach.
Hello and welcome to Dead Doctors Don't Lie. Dr. Joel Wallach, your host, a veterinarian and physician. And I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to die at 75.5 like their parents and grandparents. I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to be sick and miserable for the last 15 to 20 years of their life like their parents and grandparents. I am a conservative. A lot of people say I treat them like dogs, but they do seem to get better. Now, if you have a personal health challenge you want to ask about, if you have a health challenge of a friend, a loved one, a workmate, or if you want to talk about medical politics or the home-based business opportunity, give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Well, the recording of longevity can be a measure of a culture or a country's success. Let's kind of check out how America's doing. Well, it just came out a month ago. America ranks 43rd in the world in longevity. There's 42 other countries whose peoples live longer than us. In fact, the top 20 longevity cultures, according to National Geographic, have 40 times the 100-year-olds we do. They have 100-year-old per 250 of their population. We only have one per 10,000. Then the average lifespan of doctors, their own survey came out in 1999. American doctors is 56. The average lifespan of pastors, priests, and ministers is 63. Georgetown University came up with that one. And then billionaires, this is out of the wonders of modern science. We're talking about billionaires in America, right? Billionaires, average lifespan is 68. And then let's see here, professional athletes, they get paid to exercise, eat right, sleep a lot, and of course have all the best doctors that money can buy, personal trainers. Their average lifespan is 62, except for football players is 51. Not doing very good. So what's going on here? Well, I want you to get your longevity associate on the phone, contact your longevity associate, and ask for the books and the associated CDs and DVDs, Dead Doctors Don't Lie, Immortality, and Rare Earth-Been Cures, and learn why the top 20 longevity cultures have 40 times the 100-year-olds we do. Why is it they have 100-year-old per 250 of their population? We only have one per 10,000. Well, it's very, very simple. They still have access to things we don't have access to. They're getting the things that will triple your lifespan. We don't get in our food anymore. These things are no longer in your food. Unless you supplement, you're not going to get them. So I urge you to talk to your longevity associate, get the 90 essential nutrients, 60 minerals, 16 vitamins, 12 amino acids, 3 fatty acids, and then we actually have secret sauces for over 900 different diseases. They can be prevented. They can be reversed. Okay? There's no genetically transmitted birth defects. There's no genetically caused diseases. Now think about that. That's all been misinformation. It came up, a couple hundred years ago when they were just first learning about information being transferred. They didn't even have the word genes in the beginning. But they made a mistake. If they didn't know what caused it, it had to be your genes. And, of course, that's kind of stuck around, false theory, the 20th century and the 21st century. Well, guess what? We've learned. And, of course, that's the reason why my book on 20,000 autopsies for the National Institutes of Health is in the Smithsonian Institute as a national treasure. Because what we learned was, in that study, that every vertebrate, whether you're a fish or a turtle or a human being or an elephant or a giraffe or rat, rabbit, pig, goat, dog, cat, flamingo, any vertebrate, if you're deficient in a particular nutrient, all vertebrate with that deficiency will get the same disease. And, of course, everybody thought they were genetic. Well, how does a crocodile get type 2 diabetes, supposedly a genetic disease of humans? How does a deer, an African antelope, and a hummingbird get sickle cell anemia, which is supposed to be a genetic defect of black people? Okay, what's going on here? Well, these are all nutritional deficiencies, either of the embryo, like muscular dystrophy, cystic fibrosis. Both of those are just simple nutritional deficiencies of the embryo, born with muscular dystrophy or cystic fibrosis. It's easily prevented by taking prenatal programs from Youngevity. I mean, we're talking about prenatal programs that have all 90 essential nutrients in them prior to conception, all through the pregnancy, the individual's development. If they're having a malabsorption problem, don't absorb very efficiently, they still might get a muscular dystrophy or a cystic fibrosis problem, but they can be supplemented and their diet changed after the baby's born, and these two can be totally reversed. And so I urge you again to contact your Youngevity associate, get the books and the associated DVDs and CDs, Dead Doctors Don't Lie, Immortality, and Rare Earths and Cures. You will be amazed. But we need to get all of our kids, before they're conceived, the mothers-to-be, supplementing. And then, of course, you need the 90 essential nutrients every day throughout pregnancy. Now, most women do not even take the simplest of prenatal vitamins, like 18 different nutrients in them, prior to conception. They'll wait until they've missed 2 or 3 periods before they start taking prenatal vitamins, even the simplest of them. And the embryo is already damaged by the time they start taking a prenatal vitamin before the third, or right after the third period is missed. Okay? Longevity starts with the egg and the sperm. It doesn't start when the baby's 25 years old, right? And so we really have to, we have young people dating, they're getting engaged, they're getting married. Don't give them a check. Don't give them a money order. Don't give them monogram towels with their initials on it. Don't give them linen sets. You give them the 90 essential nutrients, and then you won't be a grandparent babysitting a disabled or special needs child. It won't disrupt the family. It won't contribute to divorces. It won't cost money and time to deal with a disabled child or a special needs child. These are totally unnecessary things. Okay? Vaccinations are dangerous, but they don't cause all birth defects or these problems. So I urge you, make sure that you're getting all the 90 essential nutrients. Everybody in your family is getting the 90 essential nutrients. Everybody needs to stay away from the bad stuff so you can maximize absorption, eliminate inflammation. We're talking about no fried foods, no processed meats, no oils, no gluten, and all 90 essential nutrients, 16 minerals, 16 vitamins, 12 amino acids, 3 fatty acids. Contact your Youngevity associate today. Well, stick with us. We're going to be back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie and more truth, justice, and the Youngevity way after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call us on the priority line, 831-685-1080, toll free, 888-379-2552. In recent years, several studies have discovered the healthy benefits of drinking coffee. Youngevity has now taken it a step further with an entire product line of healthy coffees from Youngevity's JavaFit line of top-shelf gourmet coffees. All JavaFit coffees are made from 100% hand-selected Arabica coffee beans grown in the finest regions of Latin America, all carefully roasted, creating a delicious, rich, full-bodied flavor. Try JavaFit Impact, a wonderful coffee enriched with 14 beneficial mushroom extracts designed to activate your body's natural ability to heal, detoxify, and energize. This organic and fair trade coffee is available in 30-count single cup or 24-count single pot packs. Contact your local FDI Youngevity distributor to get Javalution coffees. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Hi everyone, Andy Anderson here. Are you using those handy little bottles of gel that zap germs, bacteria, and other nasties? In today's world, that's smart, especially with all the filthy doorknobs, shopping carts, and handrails we touch every day. Here's what you may not know. Once the alcohol evaporates, goodbye effectiveness. No more protection until you use it again. PureWorks to the rescue. Our FDA-compliant foam, lotion, soap, and spray do not rely on alcohol. Their killing power lasts up to 4 hours. PureWorks disinfecting spray is EPA certified to kill swine flu, bird flu, MRSA, HIV, hepatitis B and C, and a whole host of viruses and bacteria. Mold and fungus too. It's even safe around children and pets. You'll love the soft feel of PureWorks on your hand. It actually conditions and will not dry your skin. Here's a little peace of mind knowing your hands are still germ-free hours later. Get your hands on PureWorks and get PureWorks on your hands. Stand by. Pull out your paper and pencil for your local number to order PureWorks.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity, 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And if you're going to do the longevity business as a business, I urge you to contact your longevity associate and ask for the book. Let's see, which one should you get? Let's have you get the trilogy of books. Let's go for the trilogy books. Let's Play Doctor, Let's Play Herbal Doctor, and the Passport Aromatherapy, and learn how to deal with over 900 different diseases using vitamins and minerals and trace minerals and rare earths, amino acids, fatty acids, herbs, and aromatherapy oils. That's a trilogy of books. Let's Play Doctor, Let's Play Herbal Doctor, and the Passport Aromatherapy. If you've never run your own business, get a hold of the book Wall Street for Kids and learn how to be profitable, how to make a business plan, how to get the tax breaks that billionaires get. We don't want to take away their tax breaks because you can't get them then. You want to get the tax breaks, but you have to own your own business. Even a longevity business will get you all the tax breaks that a billionaire gets. Okay, Doug, let's go to Pearls of Wisdom.
And when I saw this one today, Doc, I realized that my mother has been vindicated. Because when I was growing up, she always contended that breakfast was the most important meal of the day, that you should always eat a well-balanced breakfast every day, which I try to do, and I do most of the time. And this Fox News story's headline, Skipping Breakfast May Be Bad for Your Heart, According to Doctors. And this was a statement out from the American Heart Association. They say eating calories earlier in the day and consuming less food at night also may reduce the odds of a heart attack, stroke, or other cardiac or blood vessel diseases. Say planning meals and snacks in advance and eating breakfast every day may lower your risk of cardiovascular disease, these new guidelines point out. And according to someone that was on a group of scientists that that's a nutrition researcher at Columbia University, Marie-Pierre Saint-Onge, says when we eat, may be important to consider in addition what we eat. And they say as many as 30% of U.S. adults may routinely skip breakfast, as many people snack throughout the day instead of sitting down for the traditional 3 meals. This is all published in the journal Circulation. And they say when people do eat breakfast daily, they're less likely to have risk factors for cardiovascular disease like high cholesterol, elevated blood pressure. People who skip the morning meal may be more likely to have risk factors like obesity, poor nutrition, diabetes, and high blood pressure. So they may not process sugars as well at night as we do during the day. And studies of shift workers have linked this schedule with a greater risk of obesity and heart disease than a typical day job. On says, when we know from population studies that eating breakfast is related to lower weight, healthier diet, along with lower risk of cardiovascular disease, they say a healthy diet is heavy on fruits, vegetables, whole grains. I disagree with that. Low-fat dairy, poultry, fish, according to guidelines. They also recommend limiting red meat and salt, as well as foods high in added sugars. So once again, Doc, I think it's another one of these ones where they get part of it right, but then they kind of take the left turn on the diet portion.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They took a couple of left turns there. And, basically, breakfast is one of the more important meals of the day. You've been fasting for like 8 to 10 to 12 hours when you're sleeping. And then you need to give your body what it needs to start the day. You need not only fuel, but you need all of the raw materials, your genes, DNA, RNA, and telomeres to function properly. 60 minerals, 16 vitamins, 12 amino acids, 3 fatty acids. And that's why I like people to divide up their 90 essential nutrients into at least 2 different, whatever you calculate up, divide it in half at breakfast, half at dinner time. If you weigh more than 250 pounds, if you're pushing 300 pounds, you want to divide your calculated dose into 3. So you can take a third of the dose at breakfast, third at lunch, third at dinner time. And, of course, don't forget those 90 essential nutrients. And if finances are a problem, you start out with the basic healthy start pack. You cannot go wrong with that, no matter what your health problems are. Or if you're young and you don't want to have health problems on the road, Doug, you're exactly right. And that, again, the lead part of that article is correct. You need to have these supplements to guarantee. And one of the reasons why breakfast is so important, up until 1952, everybody's eating eggs for breakfast, right? They're eating eggs for breakfast. Might even have steak and eggs for breakfast. And they would have cornbread, which didn't have any gluten in it. And they might even have a baked sweet potato instead of pancakes, with real butter, have real butter instead of margarine. And as a result, people were getting some stuff. Also, back 100 years ago, people were still putting wood ashes in their gardens, which are minerals, and getting the minerals out of the food they ate. And they didn't know they were getting minerals, but they're getting minerals. Well, now we're not putting wood ashes in our gardens anymore, so we need to what? Yeah, you need to supplement with the 90 cents of nutrients. Thank you, Doug. Super job as usual. And we'll be back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call us toll-free, 888-379-2552 on the priority line, 831-685-1080. Aromatherapy oils have been prized by ancient cultures for thousands of years. Essential oils are the fragrant life essence from plants that are gently removed through the process of steam distillation. Ancient legacy essential oils are of the purest concentrations from the most respected and ethical distillers worldwide, with many of Ancient Legacy's oils coming directly from families in the East that have been distilling essential oils for over 100 years, for use in restoring balance to the physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual nature of everyone. If you aren't experienced with aromatherapy, we suggest getting Ancient Legacy's Basic Starter Kit, an introductory kit specially designed for people just learning about the benefits of aromatherapy oils. To learn more about aromatherapy and essential oils, contact your local Longevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about business opportunities.
Hello, Judy DeVilbus here. If I could only afford to get one product out of everything, that product would be the Ultimate Classic. It has the vitamins, the minerals, the bioflavonoids. It even has grapeseed extract. The one product that would give you just about everything under the sun you would need for a perfect nutritional program would be the Ultimate Classic. By the way, people that are on the go, it's very, very hard to take the liquids with them when they go on their trip to get their supplements in every day. Well, you know something? You can use the Ultimate Daily Tablets and the mineral capsules. When I'm going on a trip, if I have enough room, I just take the 2 bottles with me. If not, just use a little baggie and take a couple of daily doses with you. It's very simple. It's very easy. There's no mess, no fuss, no refrigeration. Just take your capsules, take your tablets, and you're finished for the day.
To order these products, call your local Longevity distributor today. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Longevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Longevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And if you want to live longer chronologically beyond 100, say 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 200 plus, while being biologically 30, 40, 50, contact your Longevity associate and ask for the books Dead Doctors Don't Lie, Immortality, and Rare Earths and Cures, and learn why the top 20 longevity cultures have 40 times 100-year-olds we do. Why is it they have 100-year-old per 250 of their population? We only have 1 per 10,000. Contact your Longevity associate. Get Dead Doctors Don't Lie, Immortality, Rare Earths and Cures, and the associated CDs and DVDs. And don't forget the 90. Don't forget 16 minerals, 16 vitamins, 12 amino acids, 3 fatty acids, and add 25 to 50 healthful years to your life. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
Let's head to Massachusetts, and Mindy, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Oh, Mindy, you're on the air.
Hi, Dr. Wallach. Thank you for taking my call.
Yes, how can we help you?
I'm a 56-year-old female who my height is 5'1". I had a stroke back in October. My high blood pressure was extremely high, and it ended up getting a stroke. I'm on 8 different medications, which I don't really like. I don't want to see myself going down that road. So I wanted to know if I could reverse it with just,
Okay. Okay, well, let me ask you some questions here. I apologize. I missed. How much did you weigh?
254.
264?
5'4".
Okay, 254. At 5'1", I'd like to see you weigh like 110. Okay, is that correct? 5'1"?
Yes.
Yeah, like 110. You're about Char size, and so you need to lose about 140 pounds here. Okay, 140, 145 pounds. We'll help you do that. You had a stroke, and do you have high blood pressure?
Yes, it went very high. I also had a surgery on November 30th for a carotid artery in my neck.
Okay, was it blocked?
And it was blocked, and they did the surgery to clear it, but I also have 30% blockage on the left side as well.
Mm-hmm. Okay, did you have any history of asthma or bronchitis any time in your life?
Bronchitis.
Okay.
And walking pneumonia when I was 15.
Okay, what about skin problems? Any eczema, dermatitis, or psoriasis?
No.
Okay, what about bowel problems? Constipation, diverticulitis, irritable bowel syndrome, Crohn's disease?
No, but because I'm on the metformin, I thought it was from the metformin, but I did used to have a lot of diarrhea.
Mm-hmm. Okay, all right. And how many medications are you on for the blood pressure issue?
3.
Okay, and what's your blood pressure with 3 medications?
It runs 140s, 153 over 84, 140 over 110.
Okay.
I
already figured it out. Let's see, Shar, you figured out too. Why is it her blood pressure is still kind of in the high range, even though she's taking 3 blood pressure medications?
Because she's lacking the nutrients that she needs to control her blood pressure.
All right. And why aren't the blood pressure medications working?
Because she's not absorbing them because she has a gluten intolerance.
Yeah, she got a gluten intolerance. That's why she has the diarrhea. And, she got a gluten intolerance, and she's had bronchitis earlier on in her life, all symptoms of a gluten intolerance. And the fact that she's taking 3 medications for blood pressure, and her blood pressure is still high. Okay, very good observation, Charmaine. Stick with us. Mindy, get your pen and paper ready. We'll come back. We'll give you a diet and a supplement protocol for your issues after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call us on the priority line 831-685-1080, toll free 888-379-2552. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
Hi, this is Dr. Joel Wallach, your host of Dead Doctors Don't Lie. If you're interested in a colon cleanse, blood cleanse, liver cleanse, in the classical herbal way, you want to ask your Longevity associate for Herbal Rainforest. Herbal Rainforest has 16 herbs, 16 cleansing herbs, classic cleansing herbs, and 77 plant minerals. That's right, and these are all organic. It doesn't get any better than that. In your busy day, and you're around all these toxins out there in your workplace, on the way home, going to work, in your food, in the air, in the water, you need Herbal Rainforest. I guarantee you, it will give you a cleanse. You can control the dose. It's a liquid. It tastes good. It doesn't get any better than this. A colon that's happy makes you happy. Nothing better than a happy colon. Herbal Rainforest. Clean it out.
For more information on this product or others you've heard about on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program, call your local Longevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Greetings, everyone. Judy DeVilbus here. What do you think of when you hear the words tangy tangerine? Well, I think of like a sweet, tangy tasting something. Well, what I'm referring to is the Ultimate Tangy Tangerine. It's a fantastic product. It has everything you need, and a great benefit is it's very, very delicious. It's very easy to drink. I've suggested it even to youngsters. Even children like it. Even little guys. Even little girls. They come right into my office. Their parents can't get them to take those chewable, and besides that, they're not as good as Tangy Tangerine. And I give them a little taste of that, and you know something? They're pleased as punch. So, if it's good for a child and it tastes delicious, why not you? There's no excuse not to take a vitamin when it tastes as good as that does. So how about it? Tangy Tangerine should be the answer to all of your nutritional program problems.
For more information or to order, call your Longevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Longevity home-based business opportunities.
This is the ZBS Radio Network.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free. 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And if you need to lose that 10, 25, 50, 75, 100 pounds or more, contact your Longevity associate and ask for the book Hell's Kitchen. The subtitle is The Cause, Prevention, and Cure of Obesity. It also discusses type 2 diabetes and the metabolic syndrome. And, of course, the cause of diabetes, type 2 diabetes, and obesity, both of which are nutritional deficiencies. But let's stick with obesity real quick here. It's a deficiency of a certain class of nutrients. Any one of those missing, you'll start gaining weight. There's three of them. If you're deficient in any one of those, you're going to be the 400-pound, 600-pound, 800-pound person. Okay? The reason why we have an epidemic of obesity in America, we're the number one obese nation in the world. We're the number one obese nation in the world is because these nutrients are no longer found in our food. And, of course, we require them to prevent and reverse obesity. And so contact your Longevity associate. And also, in addition to the book Hell's Kitchen, get a hold of the book Energy Crisis. Learn about the keto diet. We also have the keto caramel shake and the keto caramel nutrition bar or meal replacing bar. And also our Rev, R-E-V, you'll lose a half a pound to 2 pounds a day, and the magic is you'll never gain the weight back. Okay, Douglas, go right back to Massachusetts. And Mindy, okay, Charmaine, what kind of diet would you put Mindy on, and what supplement program would you give her?
Well, she needs to get on a gluten-free diet, no wheat, barley, rye, or oats. And to promote blood flow, she really needs to be on 3 healthy brain and heart packs, but 2 if at the,
Yeah, finances, yep.
2, and then she needs to take the Daily Classic, the Niacin Plus, and the Cardio Sticks to open up some of those plugged-up arteries.
Okay, so exactly right. And let's see here. And what would you do for the weight loss thing?
I would get her on the Rev.
Rev, R-E-V, Rev. Okay, exactly right. Rev. A minimum of 2 of those dropper bottles, a dropper full under her tongue, 30 minutes for each meal, a second dropper full under the tongue, 15 minutes for each meal. Leave it absorb through oral tissues, and you'll begin to lose, Mindy, a half a pound to 2 pounds a day after 7 to 10 days. And as long as you stay on this program, you'll never gain the weight back. But Char's exactly right. The 2 healthy brain and heart packs per month. Minimum, if you can afford it, it's not a big deal financially, then go for 3. and divide it up into 3 doses, a third of your calculated dose at breakfast, lunch, and dinner time. And then, if she's exactly right on the high blood pressure, I'd go for 3, if you can afford it. If you can't, go down to 2 of the Ultimate Daily Classic tablets. Better yet, 3 bottles a month, which would be 9 a day, 3, 3, and 3. And then, of course, you need the Ultimate Cardio Sticks. I'd go for 2 of those, 2 boxes a month. That's 1 at breakfast, 1 at dinner time. And then 3 bottles a month of the Ultimate Niacin Plus. That's 2 at breakfast, 2 at lunch, 2 at dinner time. And those 3 things are going to support and promote healthy blood flow through blocked arteries. It's going to support healthy blood pressure. And, of course, the Ultimate Niacin Plus. The plus piece is very valuable here because the plus is an enzyme called nattokinase, which dissolves blood clots. And you have a history of stroke. We don't want to do that anymore. And so you want to make sure you have this nattokinase enzyme floating around. And so if a stroke-causing clot begins to form, this nattokinase will help you dissolve it, okay, and reduce its risk. So give us a call every couple of weeks. We want to know your weight. We want to know your blood pressure. We want to know your blood sugar and how your energy is and so forth. And stick with us, okay, and call us every couple of weeks. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to Canada. And Phil, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Bill. You're on the air.
Hi, it's Phil.
I'm sorry, Phil.
That's okay. I have a 3-year-old son. He's about 37 inches, 38 inches. He weighs about 32 pounds or so.
Okay, we're going to have to run to a break here for some information. Hang on, Phil, with a 3-year-old son, and we'll be back after these messages to deal with these problems.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call us toll-free, 888-379-2552. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
I am Judy DeVilbus. Here I am speaking to you again. I just wanted to tell you that recently I started drinking the Whey Shakes again, the chocolate Whey Shake. And you need to remember, the Whey Shake isn't just for losing weight. It's a fantastic place to get your great protein. And if you're trying to gain weight, you can take it along with your meals. And the best part is, if you want to just have a great protein shake, do like I do. Put it over ice, stir it up, and you can sip on it for 20 minutes to an hour. I do it every single day. I absolutely love it. You need to get back to it, too. It's really good for you. And it makes not fat, but it makes muscle after you work out. And you can also mix it up in a blender with an egg, and you have the most incredible health protein shake. Or mix it with a little water, stir it up, and you have a little pudding. And who doesn't like pudding?
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And we have some problems going on in the world and, of course, in our hemisphere and in the nation. Basically, we have natural disasters, floods, hurricanes, tornadoes, wildfires, earthquakes, these sorts of things. And then, of course, we have all kinds of man-made disasters, which include the grid going down from lack of maintenance and being attacked, hacked, or what do they call it. And so I want you to contact your Youngevity associate and get a hold of the book called Prepare. And then, of course, you want to read the subtitle, A Prepper's Survival Bible. So in addition to the 90 cents of nutrients, enough for maybe 3 to 6 months for each of everybody in your household and your good neighbors and your relatives within an hour's drive, you also want to have water. You want to have our PureWorks skin sanitizer, the foam, the spray. We also have the liquid soap and the lotion, and which is antibacterial, antiviral, antifungal, and yeast. That's got to keep clean if you're going to stay well. Don't forget the killer biotic, the colloidal silver, and of course we have the gluten-free stored foods for Go Foods. These, I don't know, we have about 100 of them. These are prepared meals. We also have the raw materials, flour that is gluten-free, so you can make your gluten-free pancakes and waffles and bread and cakes and cookies and crackers and all kinds of spaghetti, all that kind of stuff yourself. And, of course, we have the Beyond Organics, again, gluten-free, non-GMO, and organic dairy products and other nutrients and stuff. Please be prepared. Learn everything in that book you need to have at the home so that, you know, you need things to generate electricity. You better get one of those little solar things that you can hook your computer up to and your phone and everything, because if the grid goes down, your computer's dead, your phone's dead, right? So you need to have another outlet. Get the book, Prepare, and be prepared. Okay, Doug, let's go right back to Canada. And Phil, okay, let's see here. You were telling us you had this 3-year-old son who weighs 32 pounds. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
32 pounds. He's about a month ago, he, for the first time, had a seizure. And since then, had a seizure 6 days later, and now again just this past Monday.
Mm-hmm.
And so first thing that came to my mind is a deficiency, just not sure in what. But doctors, without doing any EEG or any tests, they said that he has epilepsy. But I don't know. I have a hard time.
Yeah, well, if you look up the definition of epilepsy, the child should be born with it. It's a birth defect kind of thing of actual either biochemistry or structure of the brain. And so if he didn't get a seizure until he was 3 years old, it's an acquired seizure. It's not epilepsy. And so you can either Google or look up in the medical dictionary the definition of epilepsy, so you'll know that the doctor is misinforming you. And 32 pounds, let's see, what would you give Phil's... Oh, let me ask you, has your son ever had asthma or bronchitis?
No, but he is, ever since he was born, he's been constipated.
Okay. And how are you dealing with that?
Well, now we're doing aloe, like an aloe juice.
Mm-hmm.
And,
okay. Okay. Did you ever have any skin problems, any eczema, dermatitis, or psoriasis?
No.
Okay. So, Shar, what's this child's problem? He's got constipation where he needs some kind of laxative at age 3, and he has seizure that appeared at age 3. What's going on?
He's most likely got a gluten intolerance, and he's not able to absorb the nutrients that he needs, so he's got a problem.
With seizures, yep. Okay, yeah. Very good. So Char's exactly right here, Phil. I see this literally thousands of times a year. And if you think about it, does your wife, the mother of this child, okay, does she have any skin problems or asthma or bronchitis?
No.
Okay, any bowel problems?
No.
Do you have any other children by the same woman?
Yeah.
Do they have any problems with respiratory stuff or skin or bowels?
No, he has Down syndrome, but other than that, he's...
Who he? This child we're talking about here with seizures?
No, the other boy, Eli, he's 1 year old.
Okay, so he has Down syndrome. Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah. The mother has a gluten intolerance, and she was unable to absorb nutrients even if she was supplementing. And, of course, Down syndrome was caused by a nutritional deficiency of the embryo. As soon as this egg is fertilized by the sperm, that instant Down syndrome occurs. Trisomy 21 is a deficiency of a single mineral, and shame on the OBGYNs, okay, because your wife, childbearing years, she should have been on nutrients, supplements, all her whole childbearing years, and I always blame the OBGYN for not insisting that they do that. Okay, well, here we go. So we already know what the problem is. Char is exactly correct. We have a problem here. And so what would you suggest to eliminate out of the diet of this child here, Char?
Well, he needs to have a high-fat diet so he can...
Okay, by high-fat, what do you mean?
Eggs and butter.
Yeah, eggs and butter. Okay, and so this child, 32 pounds, I'd have him eat 3 eggs a day. It could be one with each meal. It could be one at breakfast to a dinner time kind of thing. And they can be soft scrambled in butter, which will give him the butter piece. They could be soft boiled with a soft yolk, poached with a soft yolk. And he can use some mild picante sauce or something like that to deal with it. You have to read labels, because if it says picante sauce or ketchup has vinegar in it, guess what? That's white vinegar. If it just says vinegar, it's made from wheat. Can't have it. So it's got to be gluten-free mustard, gluten-free ketchup and that sort of stuff, gluten-free picante sauce. You got to read labels. I mean, it's got to be dropped in. If you have a dog or a cat, the dog food, cat food's got to be gluten-free, no grain and all that kind of stuff. Everybody in the household's got to be grain-free, gluten-free, including yourself, because of cross-contamination in the laundry, the food preparation surfaces, the couches, beds where people sleep together, and so on. And so we've talked about the eggs. We've talked about getting rid of the bad stuff, no fried foods, no processed meats, no oils, no gluten, wheat, barley, rye, and oats. And then, so what supplement would you give this child at 32 pounds?
Well, actually, he could have a healthy brain and heart pack, but he'd have to divide it up
into thirds. Yeah, so 1/3 day 1, 1/3 day 2, 1/3 day 3, and just keep repeating that. So one healthy brain and heart pack is going to last him 3 months. Mm-hmm. It's for 100 pounds, it's a 1 month supply. So divide it up into a third, make up a dose, and then take a third of that dose by actual measurement and give it to him on one day, and divide that third into half, so he's getting 1/6 at breakfast, 1/6 at dinner time. And then what would you do? What would you add to the healthy brain and heart pack?
I would add the Immortalium.
Well, that'd be very good, Immortalium. You go ahead and let him have one of those twice a day. That'll be 1 bottle a month of the Immortalium. And I would go ahead and you can go ahead and grind them up if he doesn't want to swallow the tablets, because they're hard tablets. Either grind them up and put them in a tablespoon of applesauce. Let him take it that way. And let's see here. Also, there's one other thing I would give for brain function. What else would you give for that child for brain function?
Synaptive. Also, the other child could, we know people who have Down syndrome, and by supplementing him, you can't even tell.
Yeah, they lose that Down syndrome look, and also you can increase their IQ by 50 to 100 points. They can become self-sufficient, hold jobs, work computers, get driver's licenses, and have their own apartments and have their own lives. I've been the best man at weddings of Down syndrome kids, Down syndrome boy, Down syndrome girl, and you couldn't tell they're Down syndrome children after a couple of years on the program. Okay, but give us a call every couple of weeks here, Phil. We'll walk you through this. This child should, I would still keep him on the medication for a while. Then after about a month on our program, go to the doctor and say, he's doing pretty good. Can you reduce this medication? Let the doctor who wrote the prescriptions for the medications reduce the medication by a little bit. You don't want to cold turkey off of it. And it should be within a couple of months, that child should be without seizures. As long as everybody stays gluten-free forever and ever and ever, they stay on the 90 essential nutrients, and it'll be one of those miracles to behold. Well, stick with us. We're going to be back with more Truth, Justice, and the Longevity Way on Dead Doctors Don't Lie after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. Many believe that all life began in the Earth's oceans. We do know that the oceans and seas are still abundant with life and life-sustaining nutrients. Many cultures have long believed in the life-giving properties of plants and sea life harvested from the oceans. Longevity's Ocean's Gold is a proprietary blend of seaweeds, algae, mosses, kelp, sea cucumbers, and sea minerals, as well as coenzyme Q10, calcium, and iron, all designed to help support healthy thyroid function, regular heartbeat, normal weight, mood stabilization, and hormone levels. Take advantage of life-sustaining nutrients from the Earth's oceans with Longevity's Ocean's Gold. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Longevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Hey, if you're like me, your life is hectic. You don't know where you're going to be next. Between kids and family and in-laws and work and traffic and everything else that's driving me crazy right now, my life is insane. I bet your life's insane as well. When do we have time to get every single nutrient we need to be healthy? When? Well, I've got a tip for you. Take a product called Pollen Burst. It's so simple, even I can do it. All you have to do is open the package, pour it in water, mix it up, and bam, you're ready to go. It tastes great. It's not one of those medicine-tasting things. It tastes great, low in calories, helps you naturally. It doesn't let you crash, gives you minerals, nutrients, and I got to tell you, for a busy person like me or a busy person like you, we need simple. Pollen Burst is your answer. Tastes great. Try it, and you'll feel better.
Call your local Longevity distributor to find out how Pollen Burst can make you feel better. Business opportunities. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Longevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Longevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-44-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-63.
Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network, 79 for Life Crusade. Okay, Doug, let's go to caller.
Fresno, California, and Cindy, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Cindy, you're on the air.
Yes, hello, Dr. Wallach. I'm a 54-year-old female, and I have been hospitalized twice in the past 2 years for severe asthma. And all they found out is, while I was in the hospital and until now, that my eosinophil levels are very, very high. And whatever inhalers that they have given me, they don't seem to help. So they have placed me in the past 2 months on Nucola shots.
Okay, stop there. Do you have any other issues, any high blood pressure, diabetes, arthritis?
No.
Okay, what do you weigh?
190 pounds, bro.
190, okay. All right. When did you start having asthma? As a child, or a teenager, a young woman, or 54?
Well, they told me earlier on when I was 19 that I had asthma, but formally, it's been diagnosed formally as since the past 2 years.
Okay,
2 years ago.
Very good. Okay, let's stop there because I've got so much to do here, so we got to go quick.